Minicucci under center again. They'll probably look to run here. Play action. Rolling out. Taking down.
Taken down by number 6, DJ Samuels. 6'1", 240 junior.
Couldn't see from that view if he got the pass off. I don't think he was throwing to anybody. It's 3rd and 4 now.
With the ball on the 25-yard line, Bosco really needs to step it up and get this first down, move the chains.
Very run-heavy offense. Likely run here. Minicucci in shotgun. Heath next to him. Motion on the line. Snap. Run play up the middle. Minicucci gets it out to the 30-yard line. Should be a first down. Move the chains. It's a good momentum starter for Bosco.
So a fresh set of downs for Bosco. Let's see what they can do. Ball about the 30.
Bosco runs most of the time on first down.
And they've had great success with running Heath so far this year. Let's see what they do.
Minicucci under center. Motion on the line. Heath takes it up the middle. And we rip off a big run there out to about the 48-yard line. Be a first down for Bosco. And a nice run by Heath.
That little stutter cut step brought him to about midfield. That was a really nice play by Ronnie. He found a little seam up the middle and took it. Took it for another big gain.
Bosco player down on the field. I can't see who it is. We hope he's okay.
Hopefully he is okay. Seems to be number 68.
That is Betsy. He's had ankle problems in the past. He's a senior. Seems to be limping off. Hope he's okay. Time on the clock, 4:11.
Number 68.
The majority of the Bosco student body in attendance tonight to see this amazing game.
Minicucci under center again. Motion on the out. Minicucci takes it, hands it off to Heath to the outside. He's swallowed up for a loss of about 4 yards there. Tackle there by John Fiore, the linebacker, senior.
Loss of 1 yard in the carry. Second down and 11. Ball at the 41-yard line.
So it's a second down for Bosco. They just had a negative play. Negative net yard play. Let's see if they can go the other way now.
They got to get it to about the opponent 45 for the first down. Motion. Minicucci takes a snap, hands it to Heath, tosses it back to Minicucci. Minicucci looks to throw under pressure. He's going to be swallowed up for a huge loss. That is Malachi Mercer, the junior linebacker for Bergen Catholic.
Looks like a little bit of contact after the play between Robinson and the lineman on the Bosco side.
3 minutes about left in this quarter.
Flags were all over that play. Let's see what they're going to call it. See how they're going to call it.
Tackle foul. Personal foul on both teams.
It's a personal foul.
Seemed like some unnecessary roughness after the play.
Yeah, contact definitely what drew the flags. It seemed like a rather clean play until afterwards.
Ball back
Ball will stay at the 25-yard line. A huge loss for Bosco.
They're back to where they started, basically.
Minicucci in shotgun position. Heath rolling out. He'll pass it to the 4 of Kyle Bohm. We'll get a couple yards before being taken down. That'll give the punting unit some breathing room. Clock continues to tick away on this first quarter here.
Again, for folks at home, this is the Bergen Bosco game that everybody's been waiting for.
Snap is off. Punt gets away good. A long one. Takes a Bergen Catholic bounce, recovered.
Taken down from behind. Tackle part mostly made by Evan Rossi, sophomore.
Bakersfield was in there too. Bosco's defense will look to get a stop here. Every Bergen Catholic drive has resulted in points so far. There's only been 2 though.
About 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. It's 10-0 Bergen over Bosco.
Bosco showing 5 in the box. They'll bring the house down. Swallowed up for a loss there. About 5 yards.
That was a nice stop by the D-line on the Bosco side. They have to have more of these plays to stop the run game of Bergen. See what they can do.
That was Aiden McGee on that tackle as Angeli sits in the shotgun to take the snap there.
Some communication between the quarterback and the sidelines.
Butler lined up in the backfield next to him. 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Angeli takes the snap, pressure, very aware of it, rolling out. He'll throw it at him. He'll stop the clock. It'll be 3rd down now.
That was the pressure that Bosco's been looking to put on Angeli. Make him go out to the side and then just throw it away.
Yeah, the past 2 plays they've rushed hard. Angeli will be lined up in the shotgun again. Butler next to him. 3 on the left, or 3 on the right, 1 on the left. He'll look to pass. Covered up, flag's thrown. It's going to be pass interference most likely.
It looks like there was a little bit of collision between the wide receivers on the Bergen side, but they are going to call that there was also some interference with the cornerbacks on the Bosco side.
Intended receiver was Carty there, covered by Courtney, the safety for Bosco. The PI call will bring Bergen to about the 49-yard line, and it's a 1st down for them. Angeli in the backfield, along with Butler again. Butler will take the snap, or take the handoff there. He'll get about 5 yards. Some pushing and shoving after the play. Whistles being blown. No flags thrown yet.
And that shows just how high the tensions are between these 2 teams. The competitiveness on both sides is so much you can feel it.
Clock continues to tick down here. That was Robinson on that tackle. Angeli will take it from the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield with him. That is Butler and can't see the other one. Butler will take the toss though. He'll run out. He'll be stopped, taken out of bounds. That should stop the clock. It continues to run.
It looks like that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
Tackled by number 25.
So at the end of the first quarter, it's Bergen up 10-0 over Don Bosco.
Bosco had them stop there for a little while, and the pass interference call did not help them. But they seem to still be bringing the pressure. It seems to work against them. Angeli seems to handle it well, but Bosco brings a lot. Can't handle it well every time.
That's really true.
Angeli is a insanely talented quarterback. Bosco has a tough time covering it off there, but they seem to they're starting to get something to work. They're starting.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, now at the end of the first quarter, the second quarter just about to begin in just a few moments. As you can see, I am standing in front of an absolutely electrified Don Bosco Prep student section. The theme for tonight was Blackout, and I think they have delivered. The entire school is here tonight to show their support.
122 people watching.
Most of them here. Bosco's first quarter was marred by a couple mistakes there. They went 3 and out before an interception and flags. They'll look to stop Bergen here. They'll be stopped for about a 4-yard gain. That was Saeed St. Fleur on that.
For anybody joining us right now, it's the start of the second quarter. Bergen is up 10-0 over Bosco.
It's first and 10 for the Crusaders. Ball at the Don Bosco 41-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 for the Crusaders here. Bosco looked to get the stop. Likely bringing pressure, 4 in the box. Short pass out, swallowed up by Bosco DBs. It'll be a gain of about 5 for the 3 of Santino Correa.
Nicholas Severin was in there on the tackle.
Tackled by 44. Second down and 4.
Flags on the play there.
Flag on the play. Initial indication we have an encroachment penalty. Called out Don Bosco Prep. 12-yard penalty. Down remains the same. It'll be first down.
It is first down for Bergen Catholic here after a 5-yard penalty on Bosco. Angeli, shotgun again. Takes the snap. Pressure gets to him. Gets a pass off. Big gain for Bergen Catholic. Some pushing and shoving after the play. That's going to bring Bergen Catholic to about the 10-yard line, though.
Yeah, now they're within the red zone. It's another opportunity for them to score.
Heinz Peter on that tackle again. He's committed to Navy, actually. I learned that today. That's very cool. We hope him the best next year, but we want to see him perform well this year. Angeli takes that one, throws it incomplete into the end zone. Flag on the play.
They might call that pass interference. The Bosco side really not liking that. Flag was taken back. There's going to be no pass interference or any other calls on the play. It's decided that it was just tipped.
Angeli in the shotgun again. Butler next to him. He hands it off to Butler. Butler's tossing Heinz Peter on the tackle there.
Did not get into the end zone though.
at the 3-yard line. Third and goal.
Third down and goal for Bergen Catholic at about the 3-yard line. They'll look to push it in, but they won't get it in there.
Saying that they held him there, kept it out of the end zone.
Bergen will look to take the field goal now, most likely, as they did in the first quarter. Or maybe they'll go for points. They're keeping the... I can't see. Charlotte Parker. Pass. Here's Bosco, stopped that.
And that's a great, crucial stop by Bosco. They're going to go for the field goal now, I believe.
That was fourth down. That was fourth down.
Oh, that was the fourth down.
That was fourth
Yeah,
down.
that was a great stop.
Good job, team.
8:45 left in this. Bosco pinned down by their own end zone now. They have to march the distance of the field here. Minicucci will look to bring off a big yardage play here. Hopefully get downfield, get some breathing room.
Bosco has to run the
Take
ball
the snap
out.
from under center, hand it off. It's to Heath. Heath gets blown up, but after a gain of about 5 there. Good run. Nice chunk yardage there.
That's all they needed. They just had to get out of the end zone. They didn't want to have a behind the line of scrimmage tackle, which would have resulted in a safety. So.
$8:24 here to go. Minicucci under center again. He'll hand it off again before being swallowed up. Heath on the carry there. It'll be third down and about a yard for Bosco. Minicucci under center again. Heath in the backfield.
Third and about 1 or 2.
They'll hand it to Heath. He'll get swallowed up, but not after a decent gain. That gets him the first down.
They get to move the chains once again. So Bosco running it a few times. They're moving the chains, marching downfield. They started in their own end zone, so they're getting out. They're at about the 20-yard line now. Let's see if they can continue this and march all the way down the field.
I believe that's the 15. I don't want me to step all over you. Bergen Catholic, 4 in the box. Minicucci in the shotgun. Heath next to him. He'll look to throw. Quick pass out. A decent gain there.
Tripped up about the 23.
About 5 yards there, though. That's a good gain for Bosco. Second down and 3. Minicucci getting the play now from the sideline. He'll go into the huddle. Minicucci will take it from the shotgun. Heath lined up next to him, motion in front of him. He'll fake it to Heath. Oh, fake it up middle. Heath actually took it. I apologize. That'll be a first down for Bosco. Putting together a nice drive here. They seem to have made something work. Figured out Bergen Catholic's weakness.
And they're moving the chains once again.
First down on the carry by Heath. First and 10. Go at the end man. 26 left.
Minakuchi, about 4 yards back. Heath next to him. Takes waist high pass. Takes it himself after the handoff. Get a couple yards before being taken down. It's about 2 yards there. Ball is placed at the 30-yard line. Once again, lined up in the shotgun. Heath next to him. He'll look to pass. Pressure from Bergen. Minakuchi rolls out, throws it, completes to Bohm. Bohm is taken down. Decent yardage there. Could have been a disaster. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Ironman. First down, I apologize. He did get it.
And that was a good job thinking on his feet. Minakuchi was probably thinking that he was going to run it to the outside, but seeing the pressure, he decided to dump it out right in front of him. And that was a good catch and run by Kyle Bohm. Got a few yards, got enough for the first down.
Minakuchi under center now, with Heath in the backfield along with Sebastian Contreras. They'll run it there for a couple yards. It'll be about a 2nd and 5 there for Bosco. Ball will be placed on the 42-yard line.
With only about 4 minutes left, Bosco has to keep moving the ball, especially if they're going to want to just hammer it in with the run.
Yeah, you don't want to see this drive. You don't want to see this drive die out. Heath takes it to the outside. He'll break a couple blocks. He's going downfield. He's got one guy to beat. A beautiful run there. About 20 yards by Heath. Takes it to about the Bergen Catholic 30.
And that was the play the explosive Ronnie Heath is known for. That was a great play, cut up the inside. That was great. Especially with only about 3.5 minutes on the clock. They needed a big play like that to get them downfield a little more.
Bosco definitely wants to punch this in before halftime. Heath takes it again. He'll lose yardage there. Only about 2 yards. Nothing was there.
The run did not work that time.
Bosco might go to the pass, keep his drive from stalling out, get some chunk yardage. Clock at about 3:23. It is stopped right now. That is a penalty on the play. Bosco will be pushed back 10 yards, and it'll be about 20 to go to the first.
First down.
3:20 left on the clock.
Minakuchi in the shotgun again. Hands it to Heath. Heath breaking some tackles. He'll get it up to about the 40-yard line before being taken down. Bosco's drive in danger of stalling out here due to that costly penalty. It'll be 3rd down. About 15 yards to go. Minakuchi gets the play, goes to the huddle.
Second and goal.
Minakuchi in shotgun. Heath next to him. 89 of Contreras lined up behind the line.
A timeout taken by the Ironman of Don
Timeout Don Bosco.
That is their
Look to make sure they have everything set up.
Bosco still has 2 timeouts after this, correct?
Yes, Bosco has not used the timeout yet. Bergen has 2 left as well. If they feel like icing the kicker, they can. Or if they want to put together a drive, if Bosco punches it in, or if this one stalls out. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in this quarter, in this half. Still a lot to happen. Ironmen lining up again. Minakuchi about 5 yards off the ball. Keith next to him. Contreras about a yard up. Motion. Minakuchi takes it. He'll take it himself. Run up the middle. Gain of about 4 before being taken down.
ball carried by the quarterback, Nick Minakuchi. Crusader tackle by number 35, A.J. Morris.
I don't think they're gonna
It looks like they're going to go for it.
go for it. Well, it's only 3rd down, so.
The 33-yard line. Bergen Catholic.
I miscounted. That is on me. I apologize to all you at home.
Clock ticking down once again.
Minakuchi in the backfield again. Heath next to him. Fakes the handoff, feeling pressure.
Oh, that's a fumble.
Knocked out of his hands. Bergen thinks they've recovered it.
Blitzer came in from the right side of Minakuchi on his blind side. Minakuchi, in the process of throwing, got the ball batted out of his hands. Now comes the conversation of if it was an incomplete or a forced fumble. If it was a forced fumble, then it would go over to Bergen.
It looks like that conversation's already over. It's Bergen's ball at the Don Bosco Prep 43-yard line.
And with 2 timeouts left, Bergen still has the opportunity to march down the field. All they need is a few big plays.
Angeli takes a snap, looks, that one's complete at about the 46-yard line.
Quarterback Steve Angeli pass. Complete to Santino Correa.
It'll be 2nd down.
Pressure on Baskerville.
Clock continues to tick.
4-yard pickup on the completion. Correa.
Just over a minute left here.
6. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Angeli will take the snap from the shotgun, take the handoff, throw it out, cross the 50 before being taken down.
Angeli pass. Complete to number 2. Spring
It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Crusaders.
Brown. Brings up a 3rd down and 1 for the Crusaders. Official timeout.
Timeout by the officials here. They'll measure it here. Looks to be short. So it'll remain 3rd down here.
All at the 48-yard line of the Ironmen.
Bergen Catholic now into Bosco territory on the 48-yard line.
Clock's still running. Only about 40 seconds left.
Angeli will take it. They'll look to push right through. Seem to have gotten it.
And that stops the clock with 37 seconds left.
Heinz Pierre on that tackle.
second timeout.
Bergen has one timeout left after using that one.
Ball resting at the 44-yard line on the Ironman. First and 10.
Angelli will take it from the shotgun. Rolls out. Big pressure, taken down, huge hit.
And on that,
That's Heinz Peter.
That's Heinz Peter, number 44. Big linebacker, the senior, 6'1", 215. That was a great play by him coming out.
Clock will
Surprised
continue
him
to
with
tick
that
and stop.
Surprised him with that great acceleration.
Also about 10 yards on the sack by Hinsky.
Clock continuing to run. 10 seconds now.
And second down.
Bergen will probably only get one more play.
And first down. That is the end of the first half of play.
That is the end of the first half. They let it run down. It was a good quarter put together by Bosco. They held them to nothing after giving up 10 in the first. They'll look to answer back. Bergen gets it when we come back, though.
That was an unfortunate first quarter by Bosco. They had a 3-and-out, the starter, and then they had an interception after the touchdown by Bergen.
Yeah, mistakes seem to really be the issue. Very evenly matched teams. Bosco had that the 3-and-out, then followed by the interception, and then a couple flags that really ruined their defensive momentum.
Yeah, getting into flag trouble really put them back. You get forward, then you have to come back for 10 yards or 5 yards here or there. They also had the fumble by Minakuchi. There was some great defense by Bergen, honestly. Bergen was really looking really nice, looking really explosive out there.
Especially disheartening for the defense after they get, they managed to stop them for a third down. It's fourth down now.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, it doesn't count, and it's now first down again. It's something you never want to see. It happens, of course, but Bosco will probably look to limit those in the second half. I don't think Bergen has had a flag on them yet, except for that personal foul that offset.
Now we'll have to see what Bergen and Bosco do going into the locker room. Bergen doesn't want to get too overconfident. They want to come back out here and put their foot down, really get the chokehold on Bosco. Bosco, on the other hand, wants to come out and take the lead. Take the lead.
Oh yeah, definitely. They'll try and make something work. The rush and the pressure on Minakuchi seemed to work very well for them, as well as running it with Heath. He managed to get chunk plays almost every time.
Yes.
He was stopped up one time. Of course there was also the fumble at one point. You never want to see that, but Bosco seems to have a bit of momentum going into the half.
It seems that one of the crucial things that needs to happen is there needs to be a little more pass protection for Minakuchi in the backfield. He keeps getting pressure, and that was forced the interception and the fumble. So we'll see what they can do in the second half.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by the president of Don Bosco Prep, Mr. Fazio. Mr. Fazio, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
It's my pleasure to be here. What a great night, gentlemen. Beautiful, right? 6,000 people on a field. Beautiful evening. I'm with two great Ironmen here. Doesn't get better than this. I wanted to, take the opportunity to talk to a great Don Bosco family. It's the Waslenkos from Washington Township, and Dave Waslenko's two boys went to school here at Don Bosco, Mike and Brian, and he's married to Deirdre for many, many years, and right now Dave's in a fight. He has pancreatic cancer, and I just wanted to give him a special shout out from the Don Bosco family to tell you, Dave, we love you. You're very, very special. So is your family. We're rooting for you. We're praying for you. And we're hoping that we can pull this game out tonight for you. You're a special guy. And always remember, keep fighting. Go Bosco.
Thank you, Mr. Fazio. So I'll ask you pretty much the same thing I asked Father Abraham. I spoke to him earlier. So what's it like to kind of be back at all this? We've kind of had a bit of a lull. We haven't had a full big crowd at one of these Bosco Bergen games because of COVID. What's it like to be back at one of these?
Well, it's special, right? I mean, there's nothing better than sitting here and being interviewed by two great young men. There's something about looking at people in the eye and talking to them and being able to communicate with them. The air feels like a good fall night. It's just beautiful on every level. We have the grills fired up, and the boys coming up the hill fired up, and seeing them in the stands. And, this great rivalry, two great teams going at it, head to head, fighting, giving it their all. And it's just a special, special place for me to be. After sitting home and being on a computer all those months, it just didn't work for me. I was on this campus a lot, and guess what? It just wasn't fun without you guys here. It's not the same. When the boys are on campus, it's very, very special. So I'm really, really happy that we're back here, that we're playing football, that I get to see you guys every day. This afternoon on the quad when we had that mini pep rally and we did the Bosco chant, doesn't get better than that, guys. This is what it's all about. That's why we come here. We come here for you. And I'm just really happy that we're finally getting back to some semblance of order. And I want to thank you guys and the entire Bosco community. Last year we were in school every single day, and we fought through the COVID pandemic. And we were here, we stayed safe, we weren't reckless, we did a great job, and we continue to do that, right? We don't fear COVID, but we respect it, and we make sure that we take care of ourselves, and we have to remain healthy.
Mr. Fazio, we would like to thank you for your great leadership, to not just the student body, to all the faculty that was involved in dealing with this COVID pandemic. So thank you very much. Now, obviously this is a big rivalry. 6,000 people here is no joke. What was the atmosphere like on campus, right? Building anticipation as we got closer and closer to today. So what was the atmosphere on campus during the school day like?
Well, I mean, the whole week it started, right? It started like Monday, and you start to see people coming and buying tickets, and you could just feel it amping up each and every day. And the thing that's special about this rivalry is that they're two great institutions of learning, right? It's about spirituality. It's about playing hard. It's about, learning. It's about being just fierce competitors. And I always respect that. I always respect the fact that Bergen Catholic is such a school, right? That works really hard, just like we work hard. And sometimes we win and sometimes we don't. But as long as we play hard and we do everything that we're supposed to do, it makes it special. This entire week, I felt it amping up. And tonight, just to see the stands packed with people and everybody cheering and yelling and being out here, it's special. It's awesome. I want to thank you guys for all you do. This pathway that we started here is special. Seeing you guys out on this field and doing this kind of work and these kind of interviews makes our school a cut above it all. It's all student driven, and I love that.
I mean, Mr. Fazio, just thank you for all the compliments. Now, obviously the communication arts pathway has grown significantly. What are you most proud of, from the communication arts program and its great development?
Well, watching the two of you guys grow, right? You're both sophomores now, and to see when you started out as freshmen. And you really have been you're the founding fathers of this program, right? With Jenna Vradlik and now Mr. Aquino, building something from the ground up. You've been on the forefront of it. And it's beautiful to watch young men take on leadership roles. We say empower young men for life. You guys are embodying that. And you're leading the way for Bosco. It's something that was never here before. Like, we started this 3 years ago, and look at what it's developed into. I'm so proud of you guys and the leadership that you're showing our entire community. I think your quality, and when I watch your presentations, I think they're as good as any I've seen. So congratulations to you, and the pathway and the amount of time that you guys put in. You guys put in as much time as any athletic program in this school. And that's what I love about it, that there's a place for you and a home for you to cultivate and develop this program. Kudos to the entire program. Great job.
Well, Mr. Fazio, just thank you so much for sitting down with us, answering some of our questions. Thank you so much for the compliments. Take it easy. God bless you.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Zook.
No problem.
Yep.
I drove past it when I was doing student teaching as well.
DBP Sports Ironman Football. Turning them up.
Yes, I've seen both. It's ridiculous.
Welcome back to Granitel Stadium, folks. The second half of this game shaped up to be a pretty good game in the first half. Bosco gave up 10 points in the first quarter and then held them to 0 in the second. They'll look to do that again, maybe put a couple of their own points on the board. It's definitely been a tough-fought game, pushing and shoving from both sides. A couple penalties have been drawn. Bosco's real weakness has been their penalties. They had the 3rd and out, of course, which isn't good, and the interception, which also wasn't good. But they seemed at the end of the quarter and the end of the half to be putting together, a couple plays that work. They kept getting held back by, the penalties, and they'll definitely look to clean that up. I'm sure that was a point of contention by Coach Sabella in the locker room during halftime. While Bergen Catholic, they'll try to address the blitz a lot better. They've done a fairly decent job. However, they definitely, they got to do a better job. Bosco got to the quarterback a couple times, was able to make a couple stops, was able to force him out of bounds, force a couple incompletions too. They definitely both look to clear up these issues and make the second half a really good game. It's only a 2-score game, so Bosco has to march down the field twice. However, Bergen could do the same thing. It's very close, very hard fought. Bergen will get the ball to start off the second
half. Yeah, and the defense on the Bosco side has been half decent. They've been pretty solid. They've been pretty good. What has been the trouble, though, is the Bosco offense being able to get something going and be able to get through this Bergen defense. Again, you mentioned, Cosgrove, you mentioned the interception. There was also that fumble by Minakuchi. That was a blindside from somebody blitzing around the edge. He couldn't see it. It was a great play by the Bergen defensive line. But they got to get over that. Again, I bet they're talking about that in the locker room. We'll see what their game plan is in the second half to come out on top.
The 3 key points I think we have written down are, cleaning up the turnovers, cleaning up the flags, and, making sure that your drives don't stall out. And Bergen's 3 points have got to be make Bosco's drives stall out, make sure that they draw the flags that they need to, and make sure that Bosco stays sloppy. They keep up with the interception. They keep up with the fumbles. They have to force those errors to win. And they also, of course, want to do the same thing. They want to, keep their drives from stalling out, keep their drives from ending in a turnover, and, stay out of trouble with the flags. They've done a relatively good job of that in the first half.
Yeah, and Bergen is getting the ball at the beginning of this half, so Bosco really needs to make each possession that they get count. Again, they're down 2 scores. They have to get 2 touchdowns to take the lead, or a touchdown and a field goal to tie it, presuming that they go for a PAT and make it. So Bosco really needs to turn this around in the second half. They have to make a stop early, they have to get the ball with good field position, and they have to march down and score. That is the game plan. That has to be their mentality right about now.
Bergen has a couple men deep. Bosco, of course, getting ready. Kick is up. Be fielded about the Bergen 15. They'll take it back. Be swallowed up at about the 28-yard line. Decent return there from Bergen Catholic. Bring the Bosco defense and the Bergen offense onto it.
That kick was received at about the 15-yard line, so about a 10-yard gain, would you say?
Yeah, about a 10-yard return there, a decent return.
Yeah.
Not much more you could ask for.
Let's see what Angeli can put together to start this. He's got an empty backfield to start out, so probably a passing.
Motion. Flag on the play, flag on the play.
Probably a false start of some sort.
Yep, false start, thank you, that was a good one. So that'll bring Bergen back about 5 yards to their own 22. That's not the way you want to start this. That's exactly what Bergen needs to not be doing. They need to not draw those penalties. They need to keep on their toes. They need to stay clean. You know, they'll probably look to keep it clean for the rest of the quarter. Angeli takes that snap. I'm sorry. He passes it. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain. It'll get them back to where they started for second down.
That was Matthew Courtney and Timmy Hinspeeder on the tackle. A combined effort. It was a good tackle, a good little dump pass to the outside. A 1-yard pickup.
Angeli takes a snap from the shotgun. Pressure on him. He's taken down!
Right behind the 20-yard line, behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of quite a few yards, about 7, 8, or even 9.
That was the sophomore Jordan Thomas, 6'5", 267, a big man there, getting the crucial sack.
And this Bosco sideline is hyped. That was one of the big plays that they need.
It's 3rd and long now for Bergen. You know, if Bosco gets this stop,
is silent. The Bergen side is silent.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 20 for Bergen Catholic now. Angeli in the shotgun. Running back lined up next to him. He'll only get about 5 yards.
Yeah, that wasn't a timeout. I believe that was a penalty of some sort on the side of Bergen. So it's going to be 4th and pretty long, so they're going to have to punt this from their own about 20-yard line. A bad or even a decent punt here would probably result in some good field position for the Bosco side, something that they really need.
Villardo is back at about his own 7-yard line there. They punted into Bosco territory. Snap is clean. Kick gets off clean. It's a bad punt. Takes a Bergen bounce to about the 47-yard line.
So Bosco is going to start with the ball at about midfield. So they're already halfway down to the other goal line.
That is very good position for Bosco.
That is excellent position for Bosco.
Look for them to probably run on this one. They run a lot of the time on 1st down.
Again, Ronnie Heath putting in the work there. Ronnie Heath, the running back, is junior, 5'9", 185, powerhouse. Maybe they'll switch it up this time and go with a passing play. The passing game hasn't really been the biggest strong suit for Bosco yet, but let's see what they do this time.
Minicucci back to take the snap. Fakes it to Heath. He's rolling out. He's under pressure. Pass off. Falls incomplete.
Yet again, the passing game goes nowhere except a knockdown quarterback and an incomplete pass.
Flag on that play.
See whose side this is on. Bosco is preemptively backing up.
It's going to be intentional grounding. There's no receiver in the area. So that'll be a loss of a few. Make it 2nd and long for Ironman.
Bosco started with the ball at like the 47, and now they're all the way back. This is inopportune.
Handoff to Heath. Goes nowhere.
Takes a few yards, 3 or 4, but not enough for the 1st down in the slightest.
Carrying for the Ironman.
Change the package up for the Ironman a little bit for this 3rd down here.
Crusader tackle by DeQuan Stewart.
3 minutes of tick away already.
Resting at the 35-yard line.
You know, Cosgrove, I wonder if Bosco has anything in their back pocket, any sort of wildcat or crazy plays that they can concoct up to really confuse the Bergen defense and get this offense going.
They'll probably try and stay on game plan here with the handoff or the fake. That'll be Minicucci trying to take it up himself. Yeah, just like I said, they'll probably either try and hand it off, or Minicucci will take it himself. He looked to pass there, but there was nothing cooking downfield, so he had to take it himself up.
Yeah, and with only two real plays that they are running, either the run, or I guess three: the run, the throw, or the fake, or the play action, the fake handoff, and the pass. Nothing really has come to fruition yet.
There's an Iron Man down on the field.
That would be number 65, James. Hopefully he is all right. The trainers are out there now, taking a look at him. He seems to be moving. So the Bergen team is really stacked with superstars this year. They have a lot of people going to very, very prestigious places. Angeli, the quarterback, is committed to Notre Dame. He's got a monster year thus far. They also have Jaden Bellamy, who's also going to Notre Dame. Ryan Butler, who is committed to Princeton, and Jaden Gold, who is going to USC, among others.
That's an impressive recruiting class.
Yes, certainly.
Nice hand for number 65, James Labiowski.
65 limping off the field there.
And the Bosco offense is back out there on the far side hash from us.
Punting for the Ironman will be number 22, Nicholas Severin.
Bosco punt here.
To return the punt, number 14, Chris Nimmo. Number 14.
Bosco's got to get a big play here. Oh, and it's a punt.
Medium range punt to about the Bosco 50. It's going to sit actually on the Bergen 47 there.
Yes, my apologies. I thought that was still a third down. Bosco, after getting the ball at the 47, ultimately gets backed up again by penalties and punts about a medium amount punt. Now Bergen has the ball.
Angeli takes a snap, hands it off, rolling out to the, he'll be taken down, gain of about 3 on that play. That was Saeed St. Fleur.
Ironman tackled by Nicholas Severin. 1 yard gain by St. Fleur. Brings up a second down. And 8 yards for a first down.
Angeli in shotgun now. 2 backs in the backfield with him. That's St. LaFleur taking it, getting stopped immediately. A good stop from Bosco there. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
St. Fleur. Brought down by number 49, Aiden McGee.
Aiden McGee on that tackle for Bosco.
Brings up a 3rd down and a good 9 yards.
Bergen's got to pick up a large chunk of yardage here if they want to even go for it on 4th down maybe, or pick up the first. First would be ideal for them, of course. Angeli in the shotgun again. St. Fleur next to him. They roll out to the right, looks to pass, gets it off. Incomplete. Good coverage. No flags.
intended for number 4, Logan Casey. Pass play broken up by number 1, Joshua Baskerville.
And as
That
you heard,
was-
Joshua Baskersville was there to force the incompletion. The 6'1", 65 senior.
Deep the punt for the Crusaders. For Bello Velardo.
It's going to be a punt.
Ethan
That one's up.
Deep return the punt.
Acevedo back to return for Bosco. Don't know where that one went.
Punt is down by the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic. Now Bosco Prep will take possession at the downing point. It will be 1st and 10 for the Ironmen. Goal at their own 25-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Ironman at the 25. Minicucci will take the snap from under center. Contreras and Heath in the backfield, motion by Bohm. Takes the snap, gives it to Heath. He'll go nowhere.
You think at some point they might switch up the game? They really need something to start working for them, and it doesn't seem to be the run or the pass.
Number 56, Dominic Ragnar. 1 yard gain. 2nd down and 9. All at the 26-yard line.
Minicucci will take this one from the shotgun. Heath next to him. He'll look to throw. Pressure. Heath gets it. Heath's got some running room. He'll get about to the 50 before being taken down. Beautiful run. Beautiful catch and run by Heath there. About 20 on the yards after catch. A big chunk play Bosco needs.
Tackled by number 23, Jaden Bellamy. First down and the completion to Heath. 1st and 10 for the
Ball sits at the Bosco 48-yard line now. They'll look to break into Bergen territory here. Minicucci under center. Bohm motions. Hands it to Heath. He'll go nowhere. No gain on the play.
Tackled by number 90, Sadir Mitchell. No gain.
Minicucci, 5 yards back in the shotgun to take this snap. Heath next to him. Takes it. Looks. Passes to Bohm. He'll get it to about the Bergen 45. About a 7-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 for Bosco now. I apologize.
Those are the fundamental route running and passes that are practiced over and over and over again. And those, if done correctly in practice and in game, will work, will succeed like it did there. Let them march downfield, let them score, let them get back on top.
Minicucci hands it off to Heath there. Heath will be pulled on. He'll be stopped. Maybe 2-yard gain. Bosco's sideline motioning for the 1st down. Be 4th and inches. Minicucci and shotgun again take this. Motion. He'll take it himself. Bosco's sideline motioning for the 1st down. They think they got it. It's a 1st down. Good conversion by Bosco. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the Bergen 41. Minicucci under center. Heath about 10 yards back. They'll probably look to run it here. Bergen got 4 in the box. Bohm motions. They'll hand it to him. He'll be eaten up for a loss there. It was a good play by DJ Samuels,
Yeah,
D lineman from Bergen Catholic.
Yeah, Samuel's getting into the backfield there. Taking down Heath, making it a net negative yard play.
Minicucci will get the play. He'll go to the huddle, convey it to his teammates. Under center again. Contreras and Heath in the backfield. Motion by Bohm. Heath gets the handoff. He'll be stopped for no gain, maybe a loss.
Slammed down behind the line of scrimmage.
Minicucci in the backfield again to take this one. Heath next to him. He'll drop back, look to throw it. He'll run up actually and be stopped for about no gain. Be 4th and long for the Ironmen. They'll probably go for a punt here. Shallow in Bergen territory. Punting unit onto the field. Bergen has a man back. Punt is off well.
And that's a really nice punt.
It's to about the Bosco 10. Takes a Bosco bounce. Be stopped at about the 4-yard line.
It's a great punt within the 5-yard line. That's what Bosco wanted. Even though this wasn't their best situation, this is what they wanted.
Left to go in this quarter.
Remember when Bosco won a national championship? Yeah, those people are here.
We're going to take that one. He'll look to air it downfield. It'll fall incomplete. Great. So are we going in front of the chair?
the end of the 10th quarter of play. The score, the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic High School 10, the Ironman of Don Bosco Prep High School nothing.
Hello, folks back at home. My name is Nicholas Zuppi. I'm a sophomore here at Don Bosco Prep, and to my right and left are 4 members of our 2011 National Championship team. What does National Champs mean? Simply, best high school team out there. Now, I'm going to take you around, they'll introduce themselves, give them their graduation year, and what position they played on the team. So here, let's start.
My name is Connor Scavone. I was a slot receiver, and I graduated in 2012.
My name is Mike Yankovic. I was a quarterback and also graduated in 2012.
My name is Rajon Gross. I played D-line and I graduated in 2013.
My name is Jared Goldenberg. I played outside linebacker and I graduated in 2012.
Now, fellas, you know, Bergen Bosco, it can't get better than this, right? So what does it mean to be back here watching this game, being recognized, you know, as one of the greatest teams in Bosco history?
I mean, it's great to see these guys. These guys are my brothers, so it's always good to catch up with them.
I mean, I think you just got to look around at the atmosphere. I mean, I don't think there's anything better, and you know, to be back at a game like this, it brings back a lot of memories, and you know, there's really nothing better than this game.
It really isn't. It really, just like Yank said, it's nothing better than this game. Number one game in Jersey, rivals, the North Jersey rivals, man. I love it here.
I mean, you can't top this. Friday Night Lights, the spirit, the atmosphere. It's great to be back.
Now, I mean, as I've mentioned, great teams are special, and you have to remember those teams. So these were 4 members of our 2011 National Championship team. Don Bosco Prep, thank you very much. Welcome home, boys. Welcome home.
Appreciate you, man. That was great, man. Good job, man.
Thanks.
Nice job. Awesome. .10:36 left, 1st and 10. There's a flag down on the play. Bergen is driving, looking to go into Bosco territory here. But that penalty will bring them back 10 yards.
In this 4th quarter of play, Bosco only has about 10 minutes to tie it or take the lead. Tie to put it into overtime, take the lead and win the game. Can they do it? We'll find out. Bergen has the ball now, so they need a stop.
Bergen will get that out. And Jelly connecting with Correa for about 5 or 6 yards. It was Timmy Heinz-Peter on that tackle. He's been a big stopper for Bosco's defense. It is now 2nd and 10 for Bosco, or for Bergen, I apologize. And Jelly will take it from the shotgun. They'll look to run. He'll break out for a rather large gain.
That was a great
Almost
stop.
breaking free, but yeah, getting stopped.
Butler seemed to have found a seam there, so it was really great that the Bosco line came in with a really good tackle there.
Flag call, or play called dead there, and Jelly had that pass. That's gonna bring Bergen back another 5 yards. So that crushes them. It's now third and about 7. So that's not good for their momentum. They definitely want to get out and start to crush Bosco a little bit. They want to stop them, make it so that they can't come back, burn a lot of time. If they can make this first down, that'll achieve that. The drive keeps going, more time goes off the clock. But if they can't, that's decent field position for Bosco. They'll probably go for it on 4th down here. It's just 4th down time. Although it is deep, so they may not. Angeli motion. Drops back. He's pressured, rolling out.
Rolls to the outside, and he's going to run
He'll get
a few yards.
He'll get a few yards there. Don't know if he got the first down. Pierce, he did not. It'll be 4th down.
I do not believe that they're going to give him this. If that's it. No.
Oh, nope, they're moving it.
Are they?
That's the first down.
And that's a big play. Could have been a punt opportunity or a stop for Bosco, and instead they move the chains and get a few more minutes to burn down with some runs. And I think that, Cosgrove, I don't know if you agree with me on this, but I'm pretty sure that that's got to be Bergen's main game plan here. Just run down the clock.
Yeah, definitely. Burn as much time and maybe put a couple points on the board. Definitely what they want to do. Bosco's got 6 in the box. Bergen's gonna run. He'll trip over his own defender and be taken down for a loss of about 4. That was Brian Butler on the run there.
Butler just about got suplexed by I think, who was that? Who was that on the tackle?
Couldn't see the number.
Even though we can't see, we're having a great time here at Grand Hotel Stadium. Thank goodness football is back,
Yep. 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Ticking down still. 2nd down and 11 for Bergen. It's going to be a timeout by Bergen. That'll be their first of 3.
And I believe Bosco still has 3 timeouts for this half.
Bosco still has 3 timeouts.
So yeah, if Bosco were to get the ball back, presumably they'll have time for 1 possession. But if they want 2, they still have those 3 timeouts to use them for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with Bergen having 2, they could also use that to ice kickers or whatever they see fit.
Yeah, clock stopping here is very beneficial to Bosco. They want as much time on the clock as possible to be able to put something together and to make a comeback. It's only a 2-score game. Anything can happen.
And as we are reaching the halfway point in the 4th quarter, the Bergen fans on the side are tasting their what may be a victory, and they are starting to get hyped again. The Bosco side, however, is a little quieter. They need a few big plays to awaken them and to get their momentum going. What do you think?
The Bosco student section is, I wouldn't call it a sleeping giant because they don't seem to be sleeping, but they're a giant, They definitely have a lot of influence on the momentum, and they're definitely very into it when Bosco is rolling. They're there when, they need to make a stop. They need to anything. Angeli will take that snap. He'll take it himself up the middle. Running room. He'll hurdle a defender before being taken down. Big gain. Disaster for Bosco.
I believe that was Braden Rossi who went in for the tackle with the shoulder, and he just got leapt over by Steve Angeli. That was a real display of athleticism right there, folks. That's something you don't see a lot in high school football. You see it sometimes in the pros, and it's always on the highlight reel then. That was a cool play, I must say. That was pretty impressive.
I believe it was Courtney in there on that, trying for that tackle too.
That was Courtney? All right.
I think Courtney may have eventually taken him down.
Yeah.
So Angeli will line up in the shotgun again. Whistle's being blown. This will be delay of game. 1st and 15 for Bergen Catholic here.
the ball's moved now into Bosco territory.
Angeli lines up in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to the outside. Oh, he breaks free.
Turns the corner and breaks free, gets over 24 yards. You know, I thought he was going to be taken down there pretty quickly, but he turned the corner, shed a few defenders, and got downfield quick.
He'll get the first down. That'll be just outside the 10.
First down and more. That is a play that can put them in scoring position.
Yeah, definitely. It's 1st and 10 now.
Fresh set of downs within the 15. That's pretty nice.
That was Butler on that run, and I guess it shows he's great. He's a great running back.
Yeah, Butler's really had a night tonight. He's been in the backfield on almost every play back there with Angeli. I mean, you don't want.
Angeli and Butler lined up in the backfield once again.
Angeli
takes a snap, hands it to Butler. Butler breaks free again. They got about 7 yards that time. Bosco needs to make a stop here if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah. Less than 7 minutes, about 6:45 left on the clock. Bosco needs to stop here or something of the sort. Maybe an interception.
You got a player down on the field for Bosco. Can't see who that is. 6:45 left on the clock. A lot of football left to play.
The Bosco sideline needs something. They need something to waken them up.
Yeah, they need to get going. They're into this. But they need to get going.
And again, the Iron Maniacs filling the stands. They really feed some of these players. These players live off the energy of the kids in the stands. So they need to come alive. The Bosco sideline needs to come alive. They all need to do their part. Turn this game around.
Coach is coming off the field now. Player's still down at around the 10-yard line. We hope he is okay.
Seems to be something with his knee
leg
or hip.
Number 99,
So yeah, once again, this is the 75th all-time meeting between Bosco and Bergen. Since 1990, Bosco has claimed 25 of those wins. But I'm pretty sure Bergen is at least 20 wins within that time period. So they're each doing pretty well for themselves, honestly. It's a really great matchup every time they come together. It's a great game to watch. In this one, even though Bergen has taken a commanding 10-0 lead, it's still only 10 points. That's only two scores, two drives.
Yeah, and they're threatening here, but Bosco needs to make the stop, stay in this game.
Yeah, if they get a touchdown, they bust this wide open. Field goal, you could still come back with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It would be hard. It's not completely unheard of, but it's
still 2
hard.
touchdowns, you know?
Still
it's still 2
touchdowns.
scores.
Yeah.
That's what they needed anyway. 2 touchdowns and an extra point, that ties it up. Haven't had anything working yet. They had a couple flashes of, okay, maybe this is working in the late second quarter. And Bergen had a couple flashes of weakness there. But Bosco definitely needs to clamp down on this when they can.
The combination of the flags and the awesome Bergen defense is really putting down any chance of great run or pass plays by Bosco, which is unfortunate for their side.
Bosco player that was injured is now coming off the field. Play will resume shortly. Angeli is lined up in the shotgun with 2 backs next to him. That is Luzzi and Butler. They'll probably run here. Angeli takes a snap, hands it to himself, takes it himself, before being swallowed up by the O-line, or the D-line there.
And the clock keeps ticking down. We're below 6.5 minutes now.
Third down now, and about 2 to go.
Once again, they're in the red zone for sure. In really good scoring position. Let's see what they do.
That is Butler taking it again. He'll get close to the touchdown. Not quite. It'll be first and goal.
Yeah, they're going to give them a fresh set of downs now. For a second, the Bergen fan section was screaming for a touchdown, but alas, it did not come to fruition.
Inches to the goal line.
You'd think they'd probably just hammer it in with a run play, right, Cosgrove?
Yeah, presumably. Timeout taken here.
Yeah.
Both sides will take a moment to recuperate, talk it over what they're going to do.
Probably going to go for a goal line stop. I mean, that's basically...
Bosco's definitely talking about cramming the line, making sure that nobody's able to just jump over, whereas Bergen's probably trying to make sure that, okay, this is what we need to do to make sure that their push to stop it doesn't work, or that they're, maybe they're passing it, and this is what they want to do. They have a couple downs to work with. It's first down still.
Yeah.
So the time stoppage doesn't really benefit anyone here. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Yeah. I mean, I bet they've been practicing their
2 minutes.
Onside kicks. Yeah. Let's see.
Snap is good. Kick is good.
Kick is clean, and it is through. Yeah.
17-0 Bergen Catholic now.
Wow. That's a lead, all right.
Crusaders at Bergen Catholic High School, 17. The Iron Men at Don Bosco Prep High School.
5:31 here to go in the fourth.
Now the offense, the special teams unit, getting a pep talk from Coach Tank over on the side. What do you think he's telling them, Cosgrove?
Stay in it. Keep yourselves in it. It is a big gap to overcome, but it's still doable. They want to stay within contention. Stay close enough to maybe make something work.
Yeah. And even if not, you got to put some points on that board.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see if they try a different approach. Bergen try a different approach, or they kick it to the same side.
2 deck deep for Bosco. Villarado up to kick it for Bergen. He'll kick it deep. No shenanigans on this one. Taken by Bosco. Oh, huge hit.
And he's taken down right about the 20-yard line, maybe a little bit before.
That was Baskerville on the return there.
Yeah.
Absolutely crushed.
Yeah. He got right out though. He's all right. And
He's tough. He's tough.
Yeah, he's tough. It's good to see that he gets right up.
Are you guys doing the soccer game?
On their own 20-yard line.
Are you doing the soccer game?
They first and 10.
Minicucci in shotgun to take the snap now. He takes it. Looks to pass. He throws. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Intended receiver was Bohm.
Better to be an incomplete than an interception,
Definitely.
Something interesting, I did not see a lot of backfield pressure there. Looks like the D-line did not break through, which is a good sign. Definitely a good sign.
They're probably playing it safe, playing protect.
Yeah.
They don't want to give up any big plays.
Yeah,
Big plays keep Bosco in it.
That's right.
So 2nd down and 10 now.
Let's see how many men they're going to rush. Looks like they got
Showing 3.
Yeah, showing 3.
They'll push 4. Minicucci gets the pass off, immediately swallowed up. The receiver there was Dan Parisi.
With about 5 minutes left on the clock, let's see if they go for the timeout or if they just hustle up and
They'll just hurry up. They don't want to waste those timeouts back here.
running some hurry-up offense here.
Minakuchi to take a snap again. Belt high. Getting pressured. He'll be taken down for a loss. It's all falling apart now.
Yeah, this is not a great look. It's not a great look for Bosco. Bergen is certainly looking dominant right now. Got to give it to him. What do you think, Cosgrove?
It's 4th down. They got the punt.
I mean, down this far late into the game, one would think they might just go for it.
It's too deep in their own territory and too long. Got a punt. Snap is clean. Kick is off clean. Takes a Bosco bounce.
Still rolling. Still rolling. About the 20.
About the Bergen 25.
And they're going to pick it up right on the 25-yard line. 4 minutes. About 4:20 left on the clock.
Bosco, of course, down 17. Never want to get shut out at home. They'll look to at least cancel that out.
Yes, exactly. We were talking about the momentum earlier.
It seems to be with Bergen Catholic right now.
Yeah. They need a win They needed the win this week. I had the opportunity to talk to some of the players on the Bosco side within this past week, and they're saying, once we start going, we're just going to keep on going. You know, their next game is with Peter at home. And if they can get the win this week, then that's going to bring the momentum with them into the next weeks to come.
That was 7 of St. Fleur again. He'll get about 6 on that one. It's just 5. I was wrong.
Getting into the desperation times for Bosco.
Under 4 minutes now. Bergen will just keep running it down. They'll look to pick up a couple of first downs here. Get to the point where they can kneel it out. Minakuchi, or Angeli back to take the snap. Hands it off. Run taken by St. Fleur again. That'll be first down for Bergen. Clock continues to tick. Now under 3:30.
First down, guys. First and 10 for the Crusaders. Ball at their own 35-yard line.
This is definitely disappointing for Bosco, which is presumably going to be a loss. We're going to keep playing it out, though.
Takes that, hands it off. St. Fleur again. Fleur brings it about the 40.
St. Fleur again, the ball carrier. Hard man tackled by Kawani Robinson. 5-yard pickup.
2:30 left on the clock now.
Ball at the 40-yard line.
2:20. Continues clicking down. Hand off to St. Fleur. He'll be taken down for a loss there.
St. Fleur again, the Crusader ball carrier. Tackled by Anthony Barrett.
Less than 2 minutes left to play.
Lost Simon Kelly. Throw down in 10.
And with the chance of what will most definitely be sweet victory from the Bergen side, we are coming to a close on this game.
If they can pick up the first down here, they'll be able to kneel it out the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Hand off again. St. Fleur breaks loose. He's running all the way down the field. He'll be stopped at about the Bosco 20.
Yeah, and at this point,
Game is pretty much over. They can kneel it out from here.
Yeah, the game is done.
Bosco still has timeouts.
There's a lot of hanging heads and sullen looks over here. Nobody likes losing, but it was a really good fight. Really good fight tonight. What do you think?
It was a good game. Bosco couldn't get much going.
And that was the problem. I think
Whistles
that was the
blowing,
problem.
whistles blowing.
Yeah.
Timeout taken by Bosco there. They'll look to regroup. Maybe keep them from ending the game as early as they can.
Yeah, but I think that was Bosco's problem all night. They weren't able to get going. With the flags, the penalties were unfortunate. The penalties were all fair for the most part, but that's what killed them, I think. That and they couldn't really get their offense going.
Definitely.
The defense, yeah.
The early turnovers did not help either.
Yeah.
Those were drives that could have gone somewhere and ended up going nowhere.
There you go. And that's something that they're going to have to work on this week. This week going into the next home game, which is home being at Grand Hotel Stadium here at Bosco, against St. Peter's Prep. They're going to look to turn stuff around. They're going to be going in 1-3 next week. So,
Angeli takes it. He looks to pass. Fades away. Just St. Floor. He'll be taken down. By the 44 of Heinz Peter.
Little shoestring tackle there.
Under a minute to go now.
Under a minute left to play. About 50 seconds, actually.
Now it's 2nd and 7 for Bergen. Angeli takes the snap, hands it off. 22, we swallowed up. That is Justin Luzzi. Clock will keep ticking. Under about 20 to go now.
Yeah, and I think that's the game.
That is game over.
Well, folks, thank you all for joining us. It was definitely an experience. Definitely a good game.
Tough fought game. But Bergen Catholic ended up on top. 17-0.
Yeah. 17-0 is our final score. Bergen goes to a 4-0 record this year, 100% perfect. They really dominated. They really did. Again, 17-0 was the end. They capitalized off the turnovers that they recovered. They capitalized off of that, the penalties, and their fans were here to cheer them on.
And they struck early. That was an important part. They struck early and got ahead.
Yeah, that's true. They struck early. They did all things right. Not to say the Bosco did everything wrong, but they definitely have stuff that they need to work on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thus concludes our coverage of the 75th matchup of Don Bosco Prep versus Bergen Catholic football. Not the result many wanted here at Don Bosco Prep, but hard fought on both sides. Good night and God bless.